In this video, we'll be discussing Secure Mail and how you can make the most of your access to this service. The Secure Mail service is designed specifically for the purpose of collecting healthcare information and sharing records with your doctors and other medical professionals. Secure Mail was developed specifically for the convenient, secure transmission and storage of sensitive healthcare information. Today, more than ever, it is extremely important that healthcare data be protected. What makes your healthcare data so important? The first and most obvious risk of unsecured or stolen health information is identity theft. Healthcare records are a prime target for identity thieves and are much more valuable to hackers than credit card data. A single healthcare record can sell for as much as $200 on the black market of the darknet. Some healthcare information is innocuous, but most of our information is intensely private, and once that private information becomes publicly known, the potential for humiliation is high. Whether it's a mental health issue or something related to a communicable disease, most of us would like to keep those facts private. Some healthcare information, if in the wrong hands, could be used to harm you or your family. Allergy or drug sensitivity information could be used in a number of harmful ways. In much the same way information can be used to harm someone physically, there are risks to employability, financial security, and reputational damage that may be inflicted if your healthcare records fall into the wrong hands. Suffice to say, there are a myriad of ways that theft and misuse of your personal health information can be used to harm you and your family. So what is Secure Mail? The Brightsquid Secure Mail service is one of the best ways that you and your doctors can communicate digitally, securely, and conveniently. Secure Mail looks and feels almost exactly like traditional email. The difference is security of information and compliance with healthcare privacy legislation. Secure Mail works with your entire team of healthcare providers. You may have been invited to join by your dentist, but you can use that same account to reach out to your family doctor, chiropractor, pediatrician, or any other medical professional that you may want to communicate with. Secure Mail is easy to use because it's based on a system you already know, email. What's different is that messages sent through Secure Mail can be managed after sending, so you can see if and when your message was sent or read by the recipient, and if necessary, recall that message from a recipient if you no longer want them to have access to that information. Healthcare works better when patients are in charge of their own information and care plan. Secure Mail allows patients to collect test results and any other information that your doctors have stored on their systems. How does Secure Mail help medical practices? Doctors' offices have similar benefits to using the Secure Mail system. By reducing their use of traditional, old-fashioned email, they are better protected from incoming hacker attacks and can more easily avoid common privacy breaches and data leaks. Practices that use Secure Mail have been proven to be more efficient and effective. Consider how ineffective the use of the telephone is in a medical setting. Practices are open from 9 to 5, and when they try to call a patient at home, no one is there. And to protect privacy, they can't leave medical details on voicemail, so multiple calls are placed. And what could be a 2-minute task in Secure Mail becomes 30 minutes of dialing and waiting. Secure Mail meets or exceeds the privacy regulation compliance requirements all over North America, and our doctors and their staff rate Secure Mail as the most effective way to communicate. How does Secure Mail compare to other communication channels? First and foremost, Secure Mail is compliant with the regulations in Canada, the United States of America, and beyond. Traditional old-fashioned email is not at all appropriate for the transmission of any information that needs to be protected. Secure Mail is so fast it's practically instantaneous. You compose, click, and send. Seconds later, your recipient has secure access to the specific information you've shared. Many medical practices are still using fax machines as their primary mode of communication and data transfer. Most of the rest of the world has moved on from faxing, and very few of us have access to a fax machine. Add to that the cost of owning and maintaining the machine itself, and an additional phone line, and feeding your fax machine paper and toner supplies. It's easy to see why most businesses are dropping fax machines. Posted mail can take days to get to the recipient, not to mention the accumulated cost of paper, stamps, toner, and trips to the local post office. Secure Mail, on the other hand, is very closely aligned with your modern communication habits. It's instant, easy, and at your fingertips, easily accessed via your computer or smartphone. Patients and doctors are always finding new ways to use the secure mail system. It's faster, it saves time. It spared me the trouble of having to get into my car and drive down to the office to pick up a form. In survey after survey, patients report that secure mail is the best way to get test results, ask about prescriptions, and follow up on an appointment without actually having to visit the clinic or place a phone call. How can you as a patient make the most of your secure mail access? Reach out to your doctor's office via secure mail to schedule or reschedule an appointment. Your test results and diagnostic images can be very helpful to have on hand. You can request that information from your doctor and ask they share it with you via secure mail. If you have a question or concern about a new or ongoing medical condition, send the question via secure mail. The same goes for questions about prescribed medications. Ask your doctor, or pharmacist for that matter. Secure mail is available to all medical professionals. Maybe you are managing an ongoing condition and your doctor has asked for updates. There's no need to travel to their location when you can just send your updates via secure mail. And finally, it's your information, and you have every right to your copy of that information. This, combined with an overall better connection to everyone involved in your healthcare, makes secure mail an indispensable component of your healthcare management plan. Brightsquid believes that the patient should have all their records on hand when they need them. Talk to your doctor today about secure mail, and if they're not already enrolled, they can get started in mere moments.